I almost forgot to turn on my mic this time. That would have been awkward. I knew I forgot something as soon as I hit stream or go live. So yeah, I am totally unprepared. Going live. We should be live. And things should be decent, I believe. We should be. Yep, at least my microphone's working this time. I was able to hear myself for a split second. Dax, welcome back. Just putting the info for the stream. There we go. Doing that, doing this, doing that. Hopefully things are going well today. Probably going to be live for another 2 hours and then call it a day. So let's see how far we can get. There we go. There we have that. Save. Right. Trying to see if I missed anything. Oh, that'd be interesting to see a tier list of all the pixelings. Alright, where's my Discord? Alright. But yeah, we're at, I think, like level 246 now. I almost literally choked. Like, that would have been so bad. I would have had to mute my mic as I was coughing my lungs out. God dang. I hate it when that happens. Alright, we'll do that. Here we go. Beep, beep. Alright, let's go. Where's my game? I have so many tabs open. I have the Twitch chat right here. I have the YouTube chat right there. I have my game right there. I have the stream in the background just to see if there's any of frame droppage. Then I have my software on the screen. Discord's on a different window. It's all together a jumbled mess. And I also crushed about like 9 different Craniac items. So I was able to get over 2 million pixel dust from that. So I'm able to farm pixel dust like nothing. Another goal would be to buy every single pixel cube. Are we even able to crush pixel cubes? I need to look at that right now. Let's see here. Let us see here. I'm curious. Pixel cubes? Okay, you can. Alright. The max you're able to get out of any cube is 500. So 500, 500, 500. I remember actually buying Pixel Cube packs. And I can no longer buy them anymore. But going to Craniac items, I've already crushed a lot of them, so I'll be able to collect them all little bit by little bit to max completion. Grandpa and Grandma also had to go. And we have all the cards and things like that. So you will see a variety of items rather than just the same item over and over and over again, unless it happens to be back to back. So there's nothing I can do about that. Even then, we should be able to get quite a few levels here. Oh, I'm 245. Alright, so 754 more levels to go. It's going to be a journey. I got to get into the habit of actually playing offline as well, so that I'll be able to get more levels through that too. Oh yeah, another thing I got to do. I'm all over the place today. This is a free level every 2 hours. If I maintain that, I have to check back every 2 hours just to buy more items. So theoretically, you could actually get 10 levels a day. Just by buying the shop items. That there's 2 hours right here. Also, I get a freebie. I always forget about the freebie. I need to get in the habit of doing all that good stuff. So yeah, that's done. Or I could actually just keep buying it over and over and over again with the drone or the bucks. There's that, but that's if I'm really in a hurry. That'd be like a last resort. Oh, if we go to the Discord server, that'd be a good question. I would put it in team building if you want to do the tier list. That would make the most sense. I was referring to the pixeling server. Because other than that, the one you can do if you want to send it to my server would be gaming, because it's related to gaming. Hey. I wave. Sent a wave emote during the server. Sure, I'll take a look at it later. I gotta remain. I gotta try to remain focused on getting all these levels. Yep. The grind ever continues. It never ends. like I will always be adamant is that if this would have been out when we got our lit levels to begin with, I already would have been done a long time ago. That people have complained a bit, saying, "Oh, this is just more of a grind." It's like, yeah, it is. But just imagine if this was out 8 years ago, it would have not been an issue then. You only bring it up now because it's a new thing to do now. I couldn't imagine, like, I could imagine how many levels I would have gone already done when I got to lit level 999. Initially. I probably would have been like maybe 50% of the way done of all the items that you were able to get. Especially with the trends. Because the trends section, or no, sorry, the celebration event section of the trends, that would take a longer time. Because I've already maxed out on a lot of items and you can't crush them yet. So if they add an update to where you're able to crush them, then that would be good. Then I'll be able to at least try to get the 999 levels for trends in the celebration category done. On that, the only thing I could do is just stick to Puggle. Which a lot of people have already bought a lot of Puggle items too. I think Gold is the one that actually maxed out a lot of the shop items for the celebration events. But either way, mainly is that I'm already used to grinding out levels and skills and whatnot because I did play RuneScape for a good 8 years of my life. So grinding was never really an issue for me. I was going for level 99s left and right. I even spent like 2 or 3 weeks focusing on farming alone, and I was able to get so much experience in a day that on the Rune Tracker, that was one of the websites that tracked people's grind, or how many experiences they were getting per day throughout the week on average, and then they rank them up. I was like in the top 20 people for farming at the time. Like, I was getting so much experience throughout that time. Like 13 million, 34,431. I believe that was the number to get to level 99. If you're at level 92, you're only halfway there to 99. I got attack, I got strength, I got defense, I got HP, range, mage, prayer, slayer, fishing. Agility I only got to 92. It's like, for what reason I could not stand agility. Let alone rune crafting, because rune crafting, no, that I couldn't do rune crafting. Destruction was also a thing that I couldn't bring myself into completing either. Slayer was my absolute favorite. Yeah, that was also a thing. Is like, at least you were able to gain main experience for your pixelings through PvP. So at least that was good. Because imagine if you were not able to get experience through PvP, then nah, not many people would stick around for story mode for that. And if I ever do come back to Pixelings, one of the things I'm going to do is complete all of the lifetime quests all in one go. You would have to just rush boss mode to get all the XP. Yeom. I forgot that energy was a thing because I was like VIP day one, so I was racking up all the energy like nothing. Like I don't think I've ever had ever ran out of energy to play. No prismas just yet. We're probably like maybe 10 minutes into Craniac right now. I don't even see my timer. Where is my timer? Yeah, session 16 minutes. So no prismas yet. I accidentally exited out of the game earlier too. And that wasn't on stream. Like I was setting up, I was gonna exit out of Craniac just to check something, and then I accidentally exited out of the game. So that probably messed my probability up some. I was also playing a little bit of Craniac before I was streaming because I was watching a video. So I'm like, I'm just gonna play some Craniac to pass the time while I'm watching a video. Like, I gotta get in the habit of just playing Craniac while watching YouTube videos, because I'm the type of person that'll actually watch anywhere between 30 minutes to an hour video. So I could just play Craniac in the background while doing so, if I'm not gonna stream that day. But yesterday I was able to get Prisma Gummy and as well as Prisma Kiki. Well, the thing is that it was designed to where you have to actually spend money to buy energy to keep playing, because that was the formula at the time for a lot of games out there. Admittingly, that's what they were going for, just so that they could have a little bit more monetization for the game itself. So if you ran out of energy, if you want to keep playing, you could buy a pack of energy to keep going. Or you could just wait till the next day to get a refill on energy to keep playing. Yeah, it's funny to do. It's like, part of me completely forgot of how to grind. And then another part of me is like, I gotta keep playing if I want to get this goal done, because I set this on myself to where I'm trying to get this done before the 10th year anniversary. So I gotta commit to it. Maybe, just maybe, I'll find some pixelings along the way. Well, probably that's plentiful now. Is that when it first came out, I ran out of energy quickly. I think now is that it's easy to get energy one way or another. But again, I haven't really played in a long time, so I know they added a lot of other features that I never really got into. For myself, I think I actually reached over 1,000 days for Pixlings, and then I accidentally forgot to log in one day, and then my streak just pretty much got reset, so I was very devastated about that. That's one of the reasons why I haven't actually gone back to Pixlings. I was like, I don't want to remember my streak again. I don't want to look at that. Why did I not log in that day? It still haunts me. I can only imagine if the Tube Simulator had a login streak. I would love to see where I would be at right now. Dax, do you happen to know your login streak for Pixlings? I forgot about insta wins. It's like we were just speedrunning through a lot of things. Just doing your daily farming. Yoink. Not bad. I still need to see whether or not if I could actually track how many hours I've played on Pewdiepie Simulator on my phone. Pressing every key except for the A button. God dang. Trying to multitask here. There we go. So once we get to 250, we'll be a quarter of the way there. Yo, Evie, what up? How you doing? It's funny because I was actually playing Vampire Survivor for quite a bit before the update dropped, and I'm like, okay, forget about Vampire Survivor, let's go back to Tube Simulator. And then my Admiral Royale is gonna get another update drop, and then Power World is gonna get an update drop. I'm like, oh no, there's so many things that are happening at the same time, and now I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Like, part of me would consider actually starting over Power World just to experience everything. Because the only thing I'm really gonna have to do is just get my levels up again, get my weapons and whatnot, just do everything all over again. Like, the only good part about Power World is that you could have the global PAL box and then transfer all your pals, like the higher level ones there. Like, I could just transfer my perfect skilled pals in there, like Gildane and whatnot. Put my Fox Sparks in there. So that wouldn't be too bad. Mainly just grabbing all the resources all over again would be the more annoying part. But right now we're already a quarter of the way, so we're doing good. Question would be, is that has Streamlabs redeemed themselves yet? Part of me actually does miss all the stream alerts. And I know Stream Elements there was a bit of controversy with Stream Elements at the time too. Like, people were worried about who's gonna buy out Stream Elements. I instinctively went for the vacation item again. But they do need to fix the bug where if I already collected every single one of the vacation items or any of the celebration items in Craniac, they should actually have it disappear, because I really don't want to... Like, I'm pretty much at a handicap moment here, because instead of getting double the experience as an opportunity, I can only get one. Instead of 222, I can only get a 111. And that makes a huge difference. Oh yeah, I can. The thing is, I already maxed out all the Craniac vacation items, so I'm not going to get any experience towards vacation. The only way for me to do that is if I were to go through Puggle. I just realized that the mouse is on the screen. You know. Grab. The only thing that's going to set me behind would be the future events where the Craniac items will appear. So I'm going to get both lit levels for both the events and then lifestyle. Hey, look at that, an egg. Oh, no. You can't crush Craniac items related to the events. So I can't crush any vacation Craniac items at all. But for whatever reason, the flag hasn't been set that I caught every single Craniac bubble for the vacation items. So therefore, it keeps showing up every time now. But out of the way, here's an egg. So am I able to get it? We'll find out. I just gotta time it just right. So hopefully, I don't fail this. I don't like that. I really don't like how it's positioned right now. Vacation. Grab all these good stuff. Take a small little break from that. Let it cool down a bit. Yeah, any vacation item you obtain, or any event item you obtain, you can't crush. I would love to be able to crush them. But my main concern is that I want any event item that you already maxed out gone. I want to be able to get twice the experience for what I'm going for. Alright. I'm just waiting. There we go. I usually don't go for the left, but it's like that was a good opportune moment to do it. So, 1, 2, 3. And it's Porto. Alright, well, we got something. Yup. But yeah, it's going to be a busy summer, depending on how I want to go about it. I could just be like 2 hours of Tuba Simulator, then other hours on a different game. Let me see. Okay, 36 minutes. So we pretty much found our first Prisma pixeling within 30 minutes. $252. But playing Power World, probably starting over will be fun too. Again, the only thing that's gonna suck is going for the resources and building camp all over again. But the only other thing I really did was just go for all the, what's it called, schematics. You think I could just play on the main file for the Grand Tree and see what we could get from there, and start over with a different world and play it separately from there. Multitasking again. I keep forgetting to play Tunic. Because I know I played the demo of Tunic. Yo, Sylvain, what's up? I got one Prism Pixeling and it was Prism Porto, so there's something new from there. I am working on it. I'm just hoping that there will be a patch for the vacation, or at least any of the event items when it comes to Craniac to be gone once you collect all of them. The only thing is that it's kind of hindering my progress. So currently I'm at 252 of lifestyle. So I'm a quarter of the way there. Hooray. So we did find out that it takes 12 Craniac items to gain every level, so that's really good. Not as bad as I thought it would be. 253. The only other thing would be to be able to crush Craniac items related to the event, so we could continue on grinding for the levels. The double. Yo, Mob Squad, what up? Is that a meme? Lit. McLovin' it. McLovin' lit. Always on the grind. Ever since they brought back the levels. We only got one Prisma Pixeling thus far, and it was Prisma Porto. Yeah. But I'm trying to position it to where Swordy is not blocking the screen. 108 Nature, 90 Gaming, 89 Comedy, 61 Animal, 78 Music, 253 Lifestyle. All this good stuff. 84 Science, 101 Sports, 89 of Dark, and 75 of Beauty. However, if I open up gifts right now, I could gain some levels. I'm pretty much storing it up for the time being. I'll probably open them up later. Now, for now, it's good just to focus on one skill at a time, or whatever trend. I know I'm bad at making jokes. But even then, it'd be funny if that were to happen. Like, technically you guys didn't graduate, so therefore you have to take another year. And then you could graduate for real this time. I went for the lifestyle, then the vacation item was like, nope, you're grabbing me instead. There we go. But yeah, the goal for me right now is to try to get all the trends to 999 before the 10th year anniversary of Tube Simulator. Can it be done? Possibly. I just gotta keep on the grind every single day. Oh, thank you for the gift. Sent a gold coin for 10 jewels. Nice. I forgot that was a thing on live streaming. Or at least vertical live streaming, that people could send gifts. Until then, mob, congratulations on graduation. Have fun and stay safe. The TikTok system. Ooh, another gift. Why, thank you for the gold coin. But yeah, vertical streaming, you can send gifts to help support the content creator. In the other aspect of things, you could either become a channel member or you could gift channel members. I remember they added reactions to the site as well. The good part about doing vertical streaming is that people could see or find those live streams through shorts. So there's that discoverability. Picnic basket for 600 jewels. And you get a top spot right there. That's pretty cool. And a red card for 250 jewels. That's sweet. And a high five. Thank you ever so much. And a flower for 30 jewels. So there's animated jewels, there's picture jewels and whatnot. But I'm all for it because that's one way to support content creators. Because if I'm able to do content creation for full time, I definitely will jump on board for that. Until then, McLovin, thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed the stream. Thank you for your support. And stay safe out there and have a great day. We're on the grind for 999 trend levels times 10. And if we're able to find pixelings along the way, that'd be great. So far, we only got Prisma Porto, but that's not a new one I need. And yesterday we got Prisma Gummy and as well as Prisma Kiki. Then I also got Prisma Sponsy from watching the ads. So 3 Prisma Pixelings yesterday. Well worth it. 255. There we have that. We're working our way up. But mainly 12 Craniac bubbles per lit level times 999. That's 11,988. And I have to do that 10 times. 111,990, or no, 980. Did I do the math right? Yeah. So basically rounding it up 112,000 times. That's a lot of Craniac. That's granted if I'm able to catch a bubble every single round. And if not, then that's +1 added to the total count. But yeah, it's gonna be a journey. And that's how it's gonna go. Hope you all stick around for that. Sit back, relax. We'll chat. As I am on the Craniac Maniac journey to max out every single trend to 999. Oh, that reminds me, I gotta play Gobble. Hold up. I forgot about it. Only because there are exclusive pixelings you're able to obtain through Gobble. And I completely forgot about it. There's all the pixelings right there. Like, I knew I forgot to do something. Hey, Kiki. And Gummy. Then we have Shannon and Charlie. Look at the Pomeranian go. Do that. There we go. See if we find any eggs. Hopefully they'll be golden. No eggs yet. Hey, regular Kiki. Then we have Louie. Then Prisma Gilly. And then Prisma Taxi. No eggs yet. Goo. Prisma Oog. Oog. And Joe. Alright, they did well this round. And go there. I try to at least put them close to each other in the time frame so that they all can be done at the same time. At least that's what I try to go for. Prisma Zell, then we have Ted, and we have Shannon, and then Prisma Sortie. Good round. 14 out of 15 is not bad. And last but not least, last round. Oh, they lined that up really well. So Spag, and Prisma Mika, and Ike. Oh, Mike, sorry. Perfect. So what are my egg trends right now? Animal, beauty, science, dark, and beauty. So beauty, animal, science, and dark. Let's see here. Oh, we got fiber internet now, so we're no longer on Spectrum. So there's that. Okay, so beauty, science, dark. UT, there we go. Okay, so we're done with that. Well, welcome back, Steve. Philosophical question. What would it be? Or not to be? That is the question. I do not follow sports, Steve, so I would not know what to tell you. Alright. Hope you're doing good today, Steve. What's funny is that when I went through Operation Bedrock and we looked at Operation Blackout, yeah, you were there. Yeah, never mind, you were there already, but it's like, I really want to go back to Operation Blackout at some point. Still gotta finish up Operation Bedrock. It's a grandma. I really need to charge my phone. Phone is charging. And I need to get some water. Stay hydrated, everyone. Always important to stay hydrated, especially through the summer. Oops, I accidentally paused the stream. Until then, thank you for stopping on by. Hope you enjoyed the stream and hope to see you again in the next video or live stream. And stay safe out there. We're on the countdown to the 10th year anniversary, so let's see what we're going to do and what we're going to have and what we're going to see and how we're going to celebrate. And I missed. Oh well. Alright, I'm gonna mute my mic real quick while I drink some water. Okay. I still find it funny throughout the initial road to level 99, or sorry, 999. I am actually maxed out every single one of the Craniac items, and at the time, we were not able to crush any Craniac items whatsoever. So I was stuck in limbo buying items from Puggle, and that drained the views so quickly. And it was like right then and there, I was able to prove to everyone that going through Puggle would be the worst way to go about gaining levels because of how expensive it is and how fast it goes through all of your views. So that alone was just proof to show that Craniac is all time the best way to gain levels. It gives you the same amount of XP as if you were buying level 53 items through Puggle or shop in Puggle. It goes hand in hand. Like, have you ever done the challenge to go through PvP without swapping? An important event was getting the best player back, and I ended up flawlessly him with an extremely vulnerable team, and that incited a technique arms race afterwards, and then won games with Martia. It's a grandma. Doing all sorts of challenges. I mean, doesn't it share the same sound if you're swapping? Or do they have their own distinct sounds? Like first and third, first and middle, middle and third, middle and first, third to middle, or middle to first. Oh yeah, you could actually hear them. Okay. You can hear which pixeling gets hit. It's just you don't know exactly in what position they get swapped to. Because I would think that the swap sound effect is the same regardless of what position you're swapping them in. Because I can't imagine having a different sound effect swapping different positions, because that's a lot of combinations right there. But it's also unique of video games implementing sound effects and cues and everything like that. Because I've also watched a YouTuber who does a lot of Five Nights at Freddy's challenges. He always so talks about the unique sound effects and cues to know exactly where the animatronic is positioned at, what location they're in, and how close they are to getting you. Like there's unique cues and unique triggers for events to happen, things like that. So it's always interesting to know how game design implements a lot of sounds and things like that. Because you have good sound design, you have bad sound design, and game design as well. Because you could also fool the players to thinking that this is a false flag type of deal. Imagine throwing a random sound effect just for the fun of it to throw them off. Like, you could actually do that to do a false flag, and then you can also do another one, same sound effect, to be the positive flag. Like, oh no, this is an actual real event. That'd be truly evil. But that could also show the unpredictability of what's going to be happening. Okay? Hold up. Where'd I put that? Okay. Yeah, I always made it a habit of swiping Falcon to a lower health pixeling to try to take him out as soon as possible. Falcon is just a definition of a glass cannon. He is so strong, but yet he's also the easiest one to take out. Level 260. Let's go. And we have yet to see another egg. Come on, game, please. Be kind. Be courteous. Be kind and courteous. The only things that sucks about tank pixelings is that, with the exception of Sorry, is that they're not as strong. Yoink. That's the thing, is that whenever I played PvP, I would always try to predict what they're going to do, but it doesn't really work out in the same way that I thought it would. It's a grandpa. Every time I see the sink, I would always think of the meme, let that sink in. It's always a high risk, high reward type of moment if you're gonna swap a pixeling. Like, is it gonna work, or are they gonna call out your bluff? Yeah, during my time, I always tried to take out pixelings as quickly as possible. So that was my kind of gameplay, my method. Sometimes it works, and other times it doesn't. So if I ever get back into playing pixelings, then I would actually have to remember not to always try to play that way. See if I can multitask. I'm looking at the different tier lists. Although I need to know the description of the 3 different ones. Because I see Sorty as S tier. S tier. Tier. Oh, that's the evolve form. Okay. Different updates and whatnot. And then Abdu is on the very top. It's already S plus tier in this ranking. I'm just glad to see that Sorty is still S tier. There's Felix, Sorty, Pix, Gusto, Ula Brita Spita Fita. Eventually, they're gonna bring the Pixlings from Pewdiepie's Pixlings onto Tube Simulator to be Pixlings. Eventually. That's funny how they brought a lot of Pixlings from Tube Simulator onto Pixlings. And now they're gonna do the vice versa. Or the reverse. Because they brought Shannon over, so that was really cool. I like how Shannon looks. And Shannon literally swims in the carpet. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a team without tanks, because you need tanks to be able to draw out the match further. I should just log into Pixlinks to buy the skins. I know there were only limited time skins for events. So I need to log back in, like during the Halloween event, Christmas event, and whatnot. Just to buy the skins so I don't have to wait a whole year to get them. I love using Sven just for the fact that Sven is just so adorable. Sven goes chomp. Sven being C tier, respectable. He's good, but he really needs his power up. Because if I remember correctly, I had Bill, Authority, Sven, Jennifer. I know you don't even get one mythic anyways. I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think I would swap out Roxy every once in a while too. But I also got Falcon. That was the thing. Yeah, it was Jennifer, Sorty, Sven, Falcon, and Bill. But if it wasn't Bill, it would be Roxy. Roxy being a troll, but also a glass cannon. Yoink. Level 263. 736 more levels to go. One of these times I'm gonna have to sit down and create YouTube shorts of all the pixelings. Yoink. I missed. We still have yet to find another Prisma egg. Are you kidding me, though? But yeah, that is straight up dedication. breaking every strategy down, including the meta, builds and whatnot. Yoink. Level 264. That's fair. You keeping the game alive and device pixelings. I'm keeping Tube Simulator alive by creating videos and live streams constantly. Yoink. I'm slowly and steadily working my way to be the #1 player in Tube Simulator. $265. Yeah. You'll be able to teach me everything and remind me about everything that there is to need to know about PewDiePie's pixelings. Still, those were the good old days where I was just live streaming trying to get the story mode done. Beating Crushy. Getting that cinematic ending to PewDiePie's pixelings. Which also brings in the reference to Tube Sim later. So it confirms that the universe is actually in the same era. Or area, whatever you want to call it, I don't know. It's canon that Tube Simulator and PewDiePie's pixelings are in the same universe. I'm pressing the wrong key. Like my mind's going blank for a moment. Can't remember what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, the thing is that they wanted to expand more with PewDiePie's pixelings and Tube Simulator because they wanted to make plushies with pixelings, which is also a good idea to do. I remember I wanted the Vlad plushie. Weekly challenge of pixelings, yeah, that would be nice too. Cause I remember I would just go through levels collecting food and whatnot. Like the specified levels to collect a large chest, to gain XP and whatnot because of the bonus. To gain the highest tier food available. To start collecting on the daily basis. we had easy, medium, hard mode. You should totally add expert plus type of deal. Just keep on adding more of a thing, because I know that Diablo does a thing where you have Inferno tiers that just goes higher and higher and higher to match your skill. No idea if you heard my jaw or my jaw popped. Mixing up words here. I just yawned and then my jaw popped. I'm like, God dang. Love it when that happens. Yoink. Yoink. I mean, at least it didn't hurt. That's the thing. I'd rather have that than a neck muscle spasm. Yoink. 268. Hey, look at that, Prisma egg, finally. Never mind. It literally stopped right at the last second. That is pain. Like, I should have gotten it, but no, it just decided to stop. Oh well. We'll get them next time. That was 1 hour and 41 minutes. That's the thing that sucks, is like, whenever an egg does appear, if I don't get it, it hurts. Like, that was, it usually happens when I go for the egg, and then it just stops right before the crane goes, like, in contact with the egg. That's the thing that kills me. Other than that, that was a perfect drop. But there'll be more opportunities. Alright, let's see what we have going. Grab all these good stuff. And then... Okay, so Charlie's in the ads right now. I already have Charlie. I was thinking of Prisma Charlie for a second. Because I already have 5 Charlie. Some tournaments? Alright. For any returning viewers, is that I'm going for lit level 999 for trends, especially when they updated the game on June 15th. So it's a fairly recent update, only a week has passed. And already there are people who are getting hundreds and hundreds of levels. In Craniac, you would have to obtain 11,988 of the trend bubble to get to 999. So it's going to be a while. Yeah, with so many things going on at the same time, it'd be a bit difficult to commentate over the gameplay and mechanics over of Pixelings. So many things go on at the same time. But one thing's for sure, I'm just so happy that I'm able to play the PC port of Tube Simulator, because it makes multitasking so much easier. Because I could actually have both the game on the screen and the YouTube video on the side. I don't go full screen for YouTube videos, so it just makes it so much easier to be able to do both at the same time. Or if I want to watch YouTube on the TV, I could do that while still playing Tube Simulator on PC. Especially with the keybinds. least we'll get to level 270 real soon. But will we be able to get one more chance of a Prisma egg before the stream ends? That is the general question. We'll see how the things go, if I'm able to go for one more hour or not. I still had a lot of fun doing the voiceover work when it came to the new Pixlings reveal. Ulabrita and the sheep. Yeah, but they just wanted to showcase the new Pixeling as soon as possible when they released it. They sent me over a script to read over, and then I just go ahead and announce it. The good old broadcasting voice. Ouch. Again, that was so much fun to do. I had no idea whether or not they were actually up against a different player or they were up against just a regular matchmaking story mode level. Level 271. Yo, Nate, what up? Just trying to get some more levels done. And currently I'm at 271. So I've been making a lot of progress. I was at 245 and now I'm at 271, so that's 26 levels already. Yeah, if I'm able to if I'm able to dedicate 100 levels a day at the least, that's pretty much 10 days for every 999. So 10 days times 10, that's of course 100 days, so that'd be the 3 months for that deadline. So I really got to get on it. Really got to focus. Thankfully, I already had a good head start with all the gifts. So that alone saved me a month. When you think about it. I'm going to be maxing out all the lit crystal pillars at this point. It's guaranteed you're going to be able to do that. The better question is, what other things you're going to get after you get all the crystals done? Like, you can see the gift just fly up in the screen. It's like, will that still show up? Or will it be something completely different? And one way for me to get double XP is to play a lot on Sunday before the next update drops. Or event. Because that'll be the only time where I'm able to get double the bubbles before the next event comes in, and then I'm back to 1 and 1. I am not going to worry about getting the celebration events to 999 just yet. With the exception of Halloween and Christmas, because those are the once a year type of events. Also anniversary, if they decide to give anniversary its own trend. That's one thing I want them to do, so that I can at least get those levels too. Well, it's 272 for lifestyle right now. So we're almost a third of the way there. So I just gotta keep going. Wink. Come on, buddy, let's go. No, it missed. Again, I'm really hoping to at least get one more Prisma egg. Because one did show up, but I did not catch it because I dropped the crane and then the egg stopped towards the center again. Like, that keeps happening more and more, and I don't like it. I was doing so well, too. Again, I could just grab the lifestyle bubbles like it's nothing. Hey, look at that, a Prisma egg. Alright, you know. Crying and begging does work, apparently. Alright. Gotta lock in. Gotta make sure not to mess up again, because that's just embarrassing the second time. But yeah, here's an egg. Finally got one. Hooray. Now what will it be? We'll find out if I catch it. There we go. That's how it's done. Alright, well, we're gonna get out of this egg. 1, 2, 3, and it's Joe. I've already gotten Joe before, but that is fine because we got ourselves another Prisma Pixeling to add to the collection. Excuse me. Now, we gotta keep going. Missed. We still got, what, 700 more levels to go? I should just open up the gifts right now. Just because. Another thing I gotta do is go to my other account and contribute some views to the network. I'm going on the Fox account right now. There we go. Hey, someone left the network. Who did? I can't even tell no more because they're already gone. So someone left and somebody else joined. Alright. Alright, that's cool. But either way, let's see how far we can get today. Dang. 274, not bad at all. 725 more levels to go. We're making good progress. If I don't miss. Go ahead and do this real quick. Hey, my tables have arrived. Free level. Boom. Okay. What am I doing? More tables. So another 2 hours, I'll be able to get another level. So glad they added this. That is so helpful. Alright. Well, let's go open up some gifts real quick. Hey, here's a nibbly. Alright, these are the pixlings. Alright. Money. Alright, those are premium items, so I don't need to worry about that. The mole. Dynamite. Toilet top. Alright, we're going to the low levels right now. So close. Maybe we'll get a level up. Hey, lifestyle. Cool. Alright. No level up from there, but that's fine. So back to work. Will we get at least one more Prisma pixeling? Worked last time. Maybe it'll work this time again. Just one more. I'd be very grateful if it was to happen. Hope you're all having a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, twilight, dusk, dawn, wherever you may be. On the road to lit level 999 trends, starting off with the lifestyle category. We're only 724 more levels away. Trying to get all this done before the 10th year anniversary of Tube Simulator, which is going to happen on September 29th of 2026. 10 full years since the game has been released. So that is my goal, and I'm hoping to achieve it. So if I'm able to get 100 levels in a day, then I should be able to get this goal completed. So it's going to be dedication, commitment, and discipline. So if I'm not streaming that day or any other day, then I have to make up for it by trying to get 100 levels. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to do a live stream, and we'll see where we go from there. Because then I gotta start my work week all over again on Thursday. So as I work from 2 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. So by the time I get home, it should be around noon. So I should be able to do a stream. As long as nothing else pops up. The input wasn't working. So the best way for me to do this is if I'm just watching YouTube videos and then just playing the game while it's going on in the background. level up. Oh, that's gonna be so much fun to do. Get this done. If by chance, if anyone wants to become a monthly supporter, they can become a channel YouTube member or whatever. A YouTube channel member. There you go. English is not my forte. For as low as $1 a month, you'll be able to become a channel member to support the channel. You'll be able to use the emotes in the livestream chat, and as well as the YouTube comments section for my videos. And then on the Discord server, you'll have full access to all the channel, or yeah, the server emotes. Come on, buddy. Let's get another level. Either one or two more items. Hey, wait. Technically, it's a new day, isn't it? Let me see. Okay, no. It's on a timer. Alright. I gotta remember that. $277. 722 levels more to go. Just one more egg to the mix. Let's go. And I went for the vacation item again. I'm so hardwired to go for the vacation items because during the time I was trying to max out every single one of the Craniac vacation or event items in general. Now I have more of a reason to do it. Here we go. There we have it. And I missed. Wait, yeah. 278. I forgot how to count for a second. I know my numbers. There we go. And now I hear my dog whining in the background. Hold up. Maverick's here now. Such a baby. It's a baby. How you doing? Such a big baby. As long as he doesn't turn off the PC, I'm good. It's a big baby. A big baby. Just staring at me. Like we're not going yet. We'll go soon, but not yet. Excuse me. You have to rest for a bit, okay? We will go to the park soon. Not now, but soon. And for those who don't know, Maverick is a German Shepherd that is the size of a Great Dane. That's the best way I can describe him. Come on now. Can we actually get ourselves one more egg, possibly? Yoink. At least we get to one more level, if anything. And I missed. $280. There we go. Anything new? That's Jorgen. That's plants. That's the meta pack or the IV rip. Summer items. I want to try to collect every one of the event items to see just because of the packages and how they look like. It'll be a while before I do anything with that. But if anything, I'll call it off for the time being. I gotta go get ready to take my dogs to the park. And maybe I'll do another live stream when I come back. We'll see. And let's see if there's anything new here. With Crafty, nothing with that yet. Maybe I actually have to sign off and come back. Let me see. Get the tile screen, come right over here. There we go. There we go. Login surprise. We got another figurine. Okay, nothing new with the packs here. Alright. Okay. So with that, I'll call it off for now. We got a lot of levels. We started at 245, and now I'm at 280. So we already gained 35 levels from that. We got 2 out of 3 Prisma eggs, one being Joe, the other one being Porto. So we're still on to try to get every single pixeling here. So that's going to be another task at hand. We're currently at 117,448 Craniac games. On Siegel, thank you. But I still want to thank everybody for showing up for today's live stream. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for commenting, subscribing, liking. And of course, thank you to Evie for all the gifts and jewels that occurred earlier. So that's the thing that you're able to do if you're watching on a vertical mobile. From vertical live stream, you're able to watch it on mobile, and then from there, Yeah, you're able to support the content creators by sending gifts through jewels and things like that. So that's one way to help support the channel. Another way is to subscribe and share the videos and whatnot. And also another way to support the channel is to become a YouTube channel member or a Twitch subscriber, depending on your platform of choice. But there's no obligation to do that. If you wish to do that, then I truly appreciate it, as it helps me to work on continuing on live streaming, making content, things like that. But until then, have a great day, everyone. I've been SorkingZero. Stay safe out there. Hope you enjoy the stream, and I'll see you guys again in a future video or live stream.